Hey Royals, this is Mademoiselle Mosley again. I hope everybody is doing fine tonight. I want to share something with y'all. Um, for those who are willing to grow with me and face the hard truths with me, no one is coming to save your beautiful self. No one is coming. I had to realize that. And when I say no one is coming to save you, you have to save the you that you know that is worth saving. I'm not saying that nobody's coming to help you do this or do that, but the you, the part of you that you know need be saving, no one is coming to save you. You know, I thought about Superman. He saved the world every time that there was an issue. Or Superwoman, however y'all want to make yourselves feel tonight. He did all that saving, and no one saved him. Even though what they used to say about him, faster than a speeding bullet, able to leap a tall building in a single bound, faster than a locomotive. But Superman was still a man. Superman still had feelings. But no one considered Superman just being a man with super abilities, but does not mean that he didn't need to be saved. Some people don't think you need to be saved because you have not allowed yourself to let them know that you need to be saved, as well as you saving those around you from whatever you saving them from. Let's get to it. You are going to have to save yourself. I did. As much as we give to others and we love others, we also need to give that same thing to ourselves. We have to give it to ourselves because most people ain't going to give it to you. Because, see, they don't see you as needing to be saved because they're always getting in a situation to be saved. So you always going to be Superman or Superwoman to somebody. You have to save yourself through facing the hard truths that they may not ever apologize to you. And the reason why most people won't or have not apologized to you is because they haven't forgiven themselves for what they've done to you. You say forgiving themselves. Yes. See, you have to forgive yourself in order to get in a position to see or view someone else in the same line of forgiveness. You have to see what you've done and live in the truth of what you've done. And once you apologize, you don't have to keep apologizing every time you see that person. If that person wants you to keep apologizing all the time, that's not what you need to do. Either they accepted it or they rejected it. And if they rejected it, you need to stay away from them. If they accepted it, you still can stay away from them, but at least you know that you're going to do a healing process with one to another without making the same mistake again. Which a lot of stuff people do ain't mistakes. No, it's not mistakes. It's just that they have not yet understood that you cannot accidentally do anything to anybody that you planned and plotted to do. So you have to take accountability this time. Let me get a little deeper. So you have to just get to the point that they may not apologize to you because they have not yet forgiven themselves. So they're going to keep on blaming it on you. The reason why they did what they did to you. For more reasons than this one, it was done to them too. And they never dealt with it. You know the it we talk about on this channel. The it stands for what, y'all? Put it in the comments if y'all remember what the it stands for on this channel. It stands for inner trauma. It. Get it before it gets you. So they continue to spread it. Do you get it? They keep spreading it. When something happens to someone traumatizing, you know, I'm gonna say this, and this might seem a little odd, but if you think about your displeasure, it also brought you pleasure, but it was the pleasure you didn't treasure. So you keep digging, trying to find the you that you lost in the process of what they did to you, so that you can get that new and fresh point of view about you. See, that it thing causes a lot of spiritual transmitted demons. Yeah. It's a spiritually transmitted disease. That how many times have you been in a room and you could talk to somebody that's been through the same thing you've been through in a different state, in a different country? It's spiritually transmitted. It goes from one person, and that spiritually transmitted demon needs a host. It needs a person to possess to do what it needs to do in the physical aspect. So somebody do something to you, you do something to somebody do something to that somebody. Next thing you know, we have it all in common. Some trauma. And then we get with each other and we traumatize one another because you don't know what happened to me. You don't know what they said to me. We are all traumatized. So that's why a lot of relationships are not healthy, because we have all been sexually transmitted demons through other people whom we were familiar with, and now we're spiritually transmitting that demon to another. Mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, niece, nephew, daughter, son. And it does not necessarily have to happen with an act. Some things are bloodborne. But you can get a transfusion. You can get your blood spiritually transfused to cleanse it of all that residue, what happened to you, what you were born into. But what we got to do the work. We have to realize that we are sick so that we can be healed. Let me finish this thing. And when you once come to the conclusion that you are kin to an illusion We have an illusional way of thinking about people whom we are kin to. Excuse me, delusional. I'm making up words. Okay. That this is normal. See, some people think that this is normal to prey on other people just because they were born into a spiritually predatory family dynamic. A lot of family members are predatory. They like a pack of wolves. They run in packs, and it's a leader. And it's a leader, and the leader is telling them what to do, flanking them, how to get somebody, how to say this to somebody, what to do to somebody, to get somebody to get what they need from them. That is not right for you to be preying on people because you come from a family of predatory people. That is the dynamic. That is what y'all used to. That is the norm. That is not normal to do that. But that's how y'all live, and y'all are raised to do that, is to prey upon people and to deplete people of their resources, or to pull people into the dynamic and feed off of them so that you can get what it is that you need to get, how you need to get it. It don't matter who you getting. But like I said, get it before it gets you. Because those who are predatory upon the people, you're going to get what's coming to you. Get it before it gets you. Get your inner trauma. Deal with your inner trauma before it causes you more trauma, and the ones that comes after you trauma because of what you're doing to somebody else's family that has nothing to do with your family, but just because you didn't have what you thought you should have, you went through what you went through, you think that you can do whatever you want to do to people, and you cannot do that without the consequence. So whatever it is the wolf pack is trying to get, you need to stop. Because you're preying on people that have done nothing to you. And there's a consequence. Like I said, people were born into a spiritually predatory family dynamic. Now everyone has to pay for your way, due to the lack of your mental, physical, and spiritual clarity. People have to pay because you spiritually, physically, and mentally have no clarity. So you go around thinking it's normal for you to do what you do to others just because you want to get something that you think they got that you deserve, and you don't even know what they went through to get what they got. But it doesn't matter. You just always know that you don't have a lot, or you want more than what you have, so you'll take it from somebody that has not even caused you any harm of any kind, just because you were born in that predatory spiritual dynamic in your family. So I hope whoever does what I'm speaking of, or who has done it, please stop. Because the repercussions is going to be greater than you ever could imagine, because you can't just do it to anybody. You shouldn't do it to anyone. All that energy that you spend taking from others, won't you just go get it yourself on a natural aspect, and to bring in the harmony and break the generational curses, so that your generations under you won't have to pay for what you do, because they won't even understand it. But I say this, it's all on you. Get it before it gets you. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm out.